Okay, now we're going to look at assignment number 5. Assignment number 5 is a game. And for this week, we're going to do a word search. And I'm going to show you how to do it here. We've done word searches in the past, and usually those are on paper. And what I notice is that some students forget to like write all the words, or it's too sloppy, or anyway, there's a bunch of different reasons why they don't do so well. And so that's why we're going to try it on Google Docs. But first, you're going to have to come over to the table. You're going to insert table, and we're going to go pretty far. Let's try 14. 14 by 20 maybe. Okay, 14 by 20. So we're going to put that down. Before we continue, we're going to make sure our name is on it. You could just put your first name, doesn't matter. And then assignment, or actually we have assignment 5 up in the corner up here. So I'm going to put word search. Okay, for the word search, you can do one of two things. You can put the cap lock on, and if you put the cap lock on, all of your letters are going to be capitalized, which can be kind of helpful because then you don't have to, I don't know, it's just a little bit easier to see, but you don't have to. So you can have it on or off, it doesn't matter. But whatever you do, you have to be consistent. So don't put some letters capital and some lowercase. And then you just start. So you can start anywhere you want and choose a word and get started. So maybe I will start with energy. Oh, one more thing. Before we do that, push Control A. It's just easier. And we're going to center everything. And then I'm going to come back up here and I'm going to make it come over here. I don't want that centered, but there we go. We can do that. If you don't think that that's another thing you can do, make these bigger, because then it's easier to see. Hopefully that works. E for energy. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I'll try capital letters. E. Yeah, okay, that's a little bit easier to see. So then I can use my mouse and click over here, or I can push the tab button and that'll take me to the next box. So N, E, R, G, Y. Now it's important that you spell this right, so go back and check it. E-N-E-R-G-Y. Yep, energy. And I'm going to put that, before I forget, I'm going to put that at the bottom. Number 1, energy. Okay, so I have energy. Now I'm going to come and I'm going to use the E in energy to write feather. So F, E, A, T, H, E, R. So there's feather. There you go. You can see I have 2 words now. I'm going to come over here. Feather. F-E-A-T-H-E-R. Now, if you're going to go diagonal, you can go diagonal to the right, but you cannot go diagonal to the left. Okay? Because words don't go backwards. I mean, well, they can, but people will have a harder time. So I encourage you to just stick with going down with yours. Okay, I'll try him with the Y, and I'm going to go diagonal. So H, Y, M, N. So there's him. So I have 3 words right now. I'm going to come back over here, write him. H, Y, M, N. Okay, so I have that so far. I'm just going to keep adding to my list, and it's okay if it goes down into the next page, because I'll show you how you're going to answer this. You're going to have your partner answer your go and find these. So you're going to keep going, and eventually this will all be filled in. Okay, I have now gone through and wrote all of the spelling words in there. You can see I have 20 spelling words. I suggest you you use like the list and check them off as you go, because I kind of got a little mixed up as I went. For extra credit, you can do extra words, like maybe the word person. So I would just put in P-E, oh, I don't think that's going to fit there. Well, I have to go backwards more. Person. Okay, so I'm going to have person in there. I need to make sure I add it to the list. And, you know, I'll give you extra credit for any extra words. You can put your own name in there if you want. So whatever you do, you have to put down here so people can find it. Okay, so I've done that. I can do more words or I can stop. Now you can see it's pretty blank and it's going to be really easy for someone to fill in. So you're going to want to go through and just start putting random words. And here's a secret that I like to do. I go and I start spelling out other words, but I make sure that I don't get all of the word in. So like maybe I'll do breath again. I do B-R-E-A, and then I'll add some weird word letter like a Z, and then it kind of fakes out the person that I'm working with, and they will be like, "Oh man." Anyway, it's fun. I love word searches, and so this is one fun thing for me to do. Hopefully you guys will like it. So again, I'm going to start with like feather, F-E-A-O. So then I move on, T-H-E-R. Okay, so anyway, just put in letters randomly and fill this whole thing up. And then I'm going to show you how you will find them for your partner. So your partner, you're going to switch and have your partner check them. Does that make sense? So I'll explain that in a second. Alright, now I have filled this in. In order for you to get credit, what I want you to do is to highlight this. You're gonna if you have a mouse, you're gonna use your pointer finger on your right hand and just click it down and drag, or on the Chromebook you will click down and drag it down. So I will show you how to do that in class if you're confused on how to do that. You're going to push Control C, or you can use your middle finger on your right hand and push copy. So you see how it says this will pop up, this window will pop up. You push copy or Control C. Anyway, so then I'm going to come down here and I'm going to make a copy of this, just so that I can see. Well, I'm going to put it on a new page. There we go. Just so that I can see that you did this correctly. And you can do your own as well as have your neighbor do theirs. So this is how they will do it. So let me show you. You're going to go and you're going to highlight like breathe, or breath, sorry. And you're going to come here. You're going to put highlight and choose one of the lighter colors. So if you're going to go with a dark like a blue, choose any of these up here. I don't care if they're rainbow colored as long as they're the lighter colors, so that we can still see what letter, so I can see what the words were actually supposed to be. So I'm going to try green. So there you go, I've done green. That might be a little too light. Let me try a little bit darker. Just check it out, see what you think. Okay, there, I have breathe. Now I'm going to look for another one. Let's see. Oh, promise. I see promise down here. And again, highlight And let's see, I'm going to use a different color. I'm going to use this color. So I've done promise. Oh, I see bundle. Again, I'm going to go and highlight. Let's do that one. Bundle. So bundle and breathe. It kind of, whatever the last color was, it's going to be that color, and that's okay. Okay. So I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to find as many as I can. Again, this hopefully was pretty tricky, but and in fact, if you do mine, there's a lot of almost words in there that look like they could be the spelling words, so you have to be really careful. And then as I go, I would go down here and highlight this. Okay, I've done breathe. Just highlight it in green since that's what I used. And promise. Find promise. Where's promise? There it is. Promise. P-R-O-M-I-S-E. P-R-O-M-I-S-E. Yep, I spelled it right. Okay. And I used pink, so I'm going to use that one. So now I have promise done. Energy and promise. I'm going to keep going. Cross them off as you go. That way I know, or you know, that you've done them all. Hopefully that makes sense. If you have any problems, please let me know or ask people in and around you, in your group, around you. And good luck. I think you'll have a lot of fun.